I guess.
Take it off. You gave me a warning sign.
There you go.
Alright. For those of you that drive, please raise your hands. Okay, so all of you know that gas prices significantly affect your budget, right? How many were shocked and affected by the recent rise in gas prices? Alright, well, today I'm going to be speaking on how rising gas prices affect California more than the average states. First, by explaining that California's gasoline price crisis is getting worse. California has the highest average gas price in the United States. And thirdly, California has more licensed drivers than any other state. Okay, so obviously California's gas price crisis is getting worse. Some California gas station prices exceed $5 per gallon. One station in California actually exceeds $6 per gallon. Petroleum analysis say California's problems have been compounded by a combination of reduced production at refineries and an annual shift from summer gasoline blend to a winter blend with fewer additives. Petroleum is just a fancier word for gasoline. California standards exceed federal standards, so oil companies cannot just send gasoline refined in other states to shore up California's troubled supply. This is said by Greg Laskowski, who is a senior petroleum analysis with GasBuddy.com. How many of you guys use GasBuddy.com to find where the cheapest gas is? Secondly, California has the highest average gas price in the United States. The nationwide average gas price is roughly $3.81 per gallon. California's average gas price is roughly $4.57 per gallon. That's a 76-cent difference. That's a big difference. AAA was the one to give the average gas prices. All the AAA and Greg Laskowski were stating all these facts in the USA Today article written by William M. Welch, just October 9th, 2012, which was maybe a week ago. Thirdly, California has more licensed drivers than any other state. California has 22,657,288 licensed drivers. Keep in mind that these are only licensed drivers, not to mention illegal immigrants that drive or people that drive without license and such like that. California possesses 11.6% of the licensed drivers in the nation, and that is a double Texas, which is ranked number 2 in the nation for most drivers. So anything after Texas is almost quadrupled in drivers. This is published by StateMaster.com, which is published by the Highway Administration, U.S. Department of Transportation in Washington, D.C. Gas prices are going to keep getting worse because of supply and demand, and there's always a high demand for gasoline, so as demand goes up, the supply stays the same, and once supply starts lowering and the demand keeps staying the same or even rising, the gas prices are going to keep rising. And this is basically why California has worse gas prices than any other state.
All right, Jacob, the structure's good. The citation of the evidence is a little problematic sometimes because you're doing the post-citation instead of citing it beforehand, and you also don't always use complete quotations. It sounds like you're paraphrasing or summarizing the content rather than directly quoting it, so that's a little bit awkward. But your statistics are generally solid, and like I said, you usually provide us with a source, although sometimes it's inconsistent about where that source is going to appear. The main issue that I see as being problematic in the speech is that it sounds informative rather than argumentative. I don't know that there's anything to dispute on the third point whatsoever. I don't know how the respondent is going to react to that and say California doesn't have that many drivers. That seems like a strange issue. I think there might be some ground for argument on whether or not gas prices are going to continue to get worse, and that's almost an inference that you have on that third point. You have explanations as to why the gas is changing here, and like I said, I'm not sure that anybody is challenging that, although maybe there are some issues about manipulation or planning or something along those lines. So the structure is fine, the information is good. The problem is I'm not sure that we've got a dispute according to the standards that we talked about on Brock Reedy. All right, thank you.